Hey everybody, it's me. I'm back. Yep, it's me again. Yeah. Yep, I'm in full mode. Nice dress shirt, sunglasses. Yeah. Alright, okay. So yeah, right now I'm gonna do my. It's been a while since I've done this. I'm doing continuing my Smallville review for right now season 9, like second to the last season. Yeah. Arguably one of the best seasons, as many would agree. I mean, I'd say it's up there with me. You know, of course, season 7's my favorite, even though that's least favorite amongst some, but season 9's up there. But anyway, on to the season itself. Yeah, this season was very, very good, very fleshed out. I think, everything was evenly balanced between all the characters, I think, all the main characters and everything. We had, Clark is very, going very dark this season. His season 9 was considered his darkest hour. He was wearing, all black, he's carrying the that burden the death of Jimmy from last season, not taking care of Doomsday / Davis properly. So he's wearing black, wearing his S shield or whatnot on his shirt, and he's being a savior. He calls himself the Blur, not the Red Blue Blur. He's just the Blur. So yeah, and then let's see, Oliver is just gone a little bit darker, and then Tess has her own story, and Chloe is now in Watchtower and everything. Where basically acts as Watchtower. She's the coordinator of all the of all the heroes of the league and everything, and basically she's kind of hauled up in there because the loss of Jimmy and everything. Lois, we actually see a lot more of her this season we ever had before, and her and the Blur, Clark and the Blur, they have a little thing going. And we see Zod once again. Back in season 6 we just saw him as a spirit or phantom, but here we actually see the actual full body of Zod, played by Callum Blue, who did an excellent job, by the way. And so yeah, he basically but here he's a younger clone of the original, and he's an army of sorts, the Kandorian army from the city of Kandor, which was kind of clones, blood samples, clones taken from the orb that was seen in previous last 2 seasons, and they went there in case Krypton was destroyed, they'd be able to live again, new civilization. So yeah, that was very interesting. Here Clark was able to learn more about his Kryptonian heritage than he would before, and he interacts with Zod, a younger version of him. Of course, he's distrustful, and so is everyone else who knows anything about Zod, i.e. Chloe and Oliver. And and then we see this, and Lois was in this future where Zod took over the world, and with Tess helped him. But yeah, and they're really trying to prevent that from everything, trying to I guess prevent or postpone the coming apocalypse, as some called it or whatnot. But yeah, very interesting. Clark got into a dark season, went really dark. It was lots of characters. We had Metallo, who was played by Brian Austin Green, Megan Fox's husband, lover, whatever. Yeah, it was great seeing him. We had the Wonder Twins. We had Speedy, like Green Arrow's sidekick, Mia Durden version, that, her story. And we also had the Justice Society, the episode Absolute Justice, which was amazing. It was the first 2-hour special. It was a Smallville movie. It was a double episode, since it was double title, but there's part 1 and part 2, which was awesome, really good. And they show a different side, that they're heroes before, before the Justice League, the generation before, the Silver Age, which is a nod to the comics. But yeah, very interesting, very good. And then we had what else we had, so we also had the introduction of Checkmate, Amanda Waller, Pam Grier, great. And we've also found that Tess is a Checkmate agent. That was a very nice little reveal. Tess, a little more storyline and everything, and all that, which was nice. And then she had a little thing with Zod. There's kind of off again. There's this whole love-hate relationship they had going on. First they were partners, then they were lovers, then they're trying to kill each other. It's just up and down with them. And then see, Clark and Lois, they start trying to get a little office relationship, more or less. Now Lana's finally out of the picture. Clark moves on, and here with Lois, he's more of a man. He's more confident. He's just both as Clark Kent and as the Blur, aka the future Superman. So yeah, that was really nice little change. And one thing that was really expected from this season, Chloe and Oliver. No one would expect it because she was with Jimmy, and Oliver later on in the comics she's with Dinah Lance, aka Black Canary, which was, some fans were liking it, some were eh. But I was nice. It was a nice little couple. I felt they made a good couple, clawly as they were. So yeah, good stuff. Yeah. And then what else we had? Yeah, I'm trying to think. What were some good highlights? Some highlights of the season. We had, let's see, Martha Kent came back for an episode. Perry White even, which was interesting, from all the way back in season 3. But yeah, but the one thing that was really good was the Kandorian Zod. Zod and the Kandorians really He's like the best villain we had since Lex like left the show. Like he was almost the same as Lex, except he's a Kryptonian superpower, and this is a little more personal for Clark because Zod was the one who destroyed Krypton, even though he wasn't a clone. But he was like, you know, what we do. Like one of some of my favorite episodes, Sacrifice, was a really brilliant episode. It was just amazing, chilling, yeah. And then we had Feora and everything, which Zod killing Feora, like who was his lover, and like after she like defected against him, refused to like be subjugated under him, and he kills her, but he finds out she was pregnant with his kid, and that was just like wow, that was just damn. And then he decides to use that as a way to wage war on the humans. Like I really like the whole idea, the whole sort of some like form of xenophobia with regarding checkmate, and you know, Zod saying we need to defend ourselves, arm ourselves, and that was like really good dynamic, really, and Oliver and Chloe saying we need to take them out, and Clark is just trying to feed the meteorite. Tess thinks she's saving the planet. I mean, the girl was just, you know, but yet she's like arming those who are doing the opposite to conquer the planet, and Lois is sort of caught in the middle of it, you know, while Clark's trying to keep her out of it. So yeah, interesting. What can I say about the finale, Salvation? That was probably one of the best finales, I'd say, if not the best season finale Smallville's ever had. It was just amazing, you know, I was just touched. It was just like probably one of the best Smallville episodes ever made. I mean, it really is like almost flawless, to be honest, you know. I mean, there were a couple things, like, you know, we expected more to see from the Justice Society and Justice League, except they were just on computer monitors at Watchtower. They were preparing for war against the Kandorians, but Clark, like, was able to sort of prevent that, and then we had a few surprises at the end, you know, for, like, continue on next the final season, but, like, the fight between Clark and Zod, I really, like, felt that was really good and everything, so, yeah, it was really, overall, great season. You know, they did a good job. You know, this is what actually gave him like the 10 that got him the 10 years, the full 10 years, and everything. Like this, and even though, well, although I'll get into the next season, my last Smallville review, my 10th and final for the 10th and final season. Yeah, overall season 9 was really good. I'd say 4 out of 5 stars. I would say. So yeah, really good season. Loved it. You know, it was just amazing. Yeah, I was just all around just. It's aces. Yeah, I do have to say it's aces. Yeah, I know some people would agree with me, and some say, you know, season 9 is like the best season of Smallville. I know people say, you know, but you're right, people. You know, it's not my favorite, but it's up there. You know, I have a different favorite, but yeah, those are for my own reasons. But yeah, but that's it for me. I will do season 10, you know, soon enough. So, see you then. Bye.